Alright, what's going on, everybody? I am IJRGG, and I am here to figure out who I'm going to be mating in Sparking Zero. Now, I am here because now we got the full roster for 182 characters, even some links that have been happening on Twitter recently. That now I get to finally share who I'm going to be mating and who I'm not going to be picking every so often. Because to be honest, I am going to be picking everybody in this fucking game, no matter what. Because there are infinite amount of content for this, and this is probably my favorite game of all time, and I cannot wait. So to kick things off, we're gonna start with the Gokus. Now to do this real quick, I'm just gonna speedrun this, just so I don't have to waste everybody's time for this to be, because this could literally be a 2-hour fucking video of me explaining each character. Alright, this is my all my picks for Goku. To quickly explain this was these Gokus, I'm not really much of a big fan, because GTK Goku, yeah, they're cool, he's cool, he does his thing, but I'm not really going to be looking for an entertainer, because I am basing this off the actual individual characters, not like, oh yeah, this character can transfer into this character, or so on and so forth. I am strictly focusing on their individuals. I don't like Blue. Super Saiyan Goku, I cannot get hold of, besides... Anyway, if Super Saiyan 3 is like one of my favorite points of all time, so that's why he's up here. Omen, he's really fucking cool, and Kaioken Goku and Namek Saga, he was also really cool. So with all these, because Goku is never going to be an Aqua fucking tier, because no matter what fucking game this is, Goku is always going to be top tier, because it's Dragon Ball. It's a Dragon Ball game. They're out of their minds if they make Goku shitty. But for Daima Goku, I need to see more, whether it be in his animations, because we didn't see any of him at all during the whole playtest, so we're gonna need to see a lot more of Daima Goku before I can really determine where I'm going to put him on this tier. But as for now, this is where all the Gokus are, and now it's time to move on to the Vegetas. All right, this is where I place all the Vegetas. Now to explain each one, God Vegeta was really cool in the Broly movie, so that's why I'm having him up tier. Base Vegeta, on the other hand, Base Vegeta is really fucking cool. The way he kills fucking Wee and the net. Oh man, I cannot fucking wait to actually pull that shit off in Sparking Zero, man. It's gonna be so fucking cool. And then Majin Vegeta is like one of the fucking coolest characters of all time, so obviously he's gonna be up here. Same thing with Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta from the Buu Saga. Super Saiyan Vegeta outlasting and trying to fight against Buhan, while Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is trying to fight Goku that minute. All really stellar animations, and I simply cannot wait. Now it's time for the Gohan variants of all of them. Now, boom, this is where all the Gohans are. So now, with all these Gohans, Future Gohan is my favorite version of Gohan. I don't care for Beast Gohan, all that jazz. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is a close second, but Future Gohan, the way he fought against the Android was so cool to me as a kid. Hence why he is like one of my main irritations players in this entire game. Even if he's trash, I don't care. I'm still play him. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Oh, guys, what's these? Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I really liked in the Cell Saga when he did the Final Son Kamehameha. But he has so much sauce in that saga, man. I cannot wait to play him. Meanwhile, Ultimate Gohan and Super Saiyan Gohan, they were cool. They were alright in the Ultimate Gohan didn't get the job done, which really pissed me off as a kid. Hence why he's down here. And then these two in Cell Saga, nobody cares about these forms of Gohan in Cell Saga. Everybody cares about Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Let's be honest. And then these two, I will be spamming Great Saiyaman. Anyway, time for Piccolo. And Nail, I guess. All versions of Piccolo are cool. Nail is alright, I guess. No matter what form he's in, no matter what arc he's in, he'll always be there, and he's always one of the cooler characters in that arc. I probably won't be winning any sort of Earthers at all. Now for the Trunks variants. Super Saiyan Trunks is supposed to place in my heart because as a kid, he was my second favorite Super Saiyan design. Hence why he's basically up all here, no matter what form he's in, even in Super. Even though I don't really like Super's outfit. But base Trunks and then all the other versions of Trunks, I'm like, they're cool. I will be playing them, maybe, but they're gonna be all the way down here though. For Kid Trunks, I don't really plan on playing any of the Kid characters at all. I might just play them just to fun with people, but other than that, they're probably not gonna be getting played as much as every other character on this tier list. Now time for Goten. For Goten, same thing as Kid Trunks. Now, let's start getting into some fucking sauce here. The fusions. The fusions are easily my favorite type of characters in all of Dragon Ball. Like, no matter what. Even my favorite character of all time in Dragon Ball is Vegeta. Because as a kid, he was so saucy against Gohan. Like, oh my goodness. Even though in Super he was a big letdown, I still have a soft spot in my heart for him. So Vegeta, no matter what, will just be on the top. And that's just to me. Z Gogeta, on the other hand, though, Future Reborn is my second favorite movie, and Gogeta was just so cool. Even though we only saw him for 40 seconds, he just showed what he was capable of, and it was cool to just one-shot Zimmer with a Stardust Breaker. Like, oh my goodness, man! That little combo before. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta are literally like hand-to-hand, like fighting for this spot. So same thing with all these two. All these versions of Gogeta are fighting for this number 3 spot, but Z Gogeta is probably my favorite. Especially because he's Super Saiyan, because that Super Saiyan is probably my favorite form of all time. Even Gotenks. Gotenks is also one of my favorite type of characters because he's just goofy. He's fun in every game he's in. Sometimes you're broken being in fighters. Time to move on to even more Earthlings. I don't care for Earthlings at all, but that was cool. Roshi's cool, but he's just a huge pervert, which really drives me away from his character. Other than that, I'm not really feeling any of these type of characters. Now, time for Frieza. Now, time for the Friezas. For Golden Frieza, he's probably the best version of Frieza, like, period. So he'll be in this tier. For all the rest of the Friezas, I'm a huge fan of Frieza as a character, but in these games, I'm not really the biggest fan. Because I have a bad taste in my mouth from fighters where he was just a massive zoner. Sure, he does damage, but it's like, he's cool. He's cool, but not cool enough for me to include in the top tiers. But Frieza was just so menacing, so he's also good. And also, you will die by my hand from this one. Oh my god, that ultimate looks so pretty, and I cannot wait for that to be in the game, and I cannot wait to use it. I'll play them. Now it's time for Cell. So for these 3 versions of Cell, I'm just gonna fuck with you on them because we got Mr.
Oh, I have the P. Diddy sword.
Mr. Explodes over here and Cell Jr. Like, who's gonna be making Cell Jr.? So other than that, I'm like, I won't probably make him. Perfect Cell on the other hand, perfect and super perfect. These are the best versions of Cell, and they look really sick. So I cannot wait to get my hands on him and start playing him. Because I used to be a main fighters because his loops were really interesting. So that's why I really like Cell. Now it's time for the versions of Boo. To start things off right down here, these versions of Boos I'm not really too keen on. I don't really care for them. Like, they're there. They're the forms of Boo. I don't really care what fuck about, to be honest. But these 3 versions of Boo, on the other hand, Boo Tanks, Buhan, and Kid Boo, so cool. Especially the Kid Boo fight versus Goku and Vegeta, where Vegeta had to wait out that minute. Man, favorite versions of Boo, and I can't wait. Buhan and Boo Tanks, just the fight between Ultimate Gohan and Vegeta and all that combined, like, it just accumulated like one of my favorite fights in all of Dragon Ball. Like, you can say what you want about the Majin Buu saga. The beginning part was slow, sure, but once Majin Vegeta happened and his final explosion, up until then, it was cooking after cooking. I personally really like the Majin Buu saga, so it has a very soft spot in my heart when it comes to these type of characters. Even more things. Which is a really sick character from what he did in GT, so that's why he's up here in my roster. Because he was a sick character, and what they built off him in future games, he has really grown on me. So I cannot wait to get my hands on him. And it's time for the Bardock. It's time for Bardock, Raditz, Nappa, the low class Saiyans, and Cybermen. The Raditz and Cybermen, I don't care. I'm gonna fuck with you if I play him. Nappa, even though he ran the gauntlet in Saiyan Saga, I don't really care about Nappa. He's all right. just all right. And then Bardock, and Bardock is one of my favorite characters because of how the legacy he held and what he did and what he tried to do. Bardock's not a good guy at all, but the way he tried to defend his planet, no matter what, even if you're going from supers like minus or Z, he was really sick. And I think the Z design is better, but the super design is also pretty cool too. So no matter what design of Bardock you get, he's still Bardock and he's still fucking him at the end of the day. But he is not enough to be in the main Roto, but he is cool. Now it's time for all of Frieza squadrons. So kid is up with Zarbon, Dodoria, and Kui. I don't care. The characters are just whatever. They're fodder. You see Zarbon do something cool, like keep beating out Vegeta only for him to kill him. Like, sure, why not? And then obviously we gotta have the Ginyu Force. Oh my god, the Ginyu Force is one of my favorite. You know, hold on a minute. Yes, sir. The Ginyu Force is my favorite, like, set of 5 team. The Ginyu Force is my favorite team, like, as in general, because they're just so cool and they have a variety of different personalities, characters that are matched together. Like, no matter what, the Ginyu Force is so cool, and no matter what game is in. No, I'm just gonna slide.
Resume! Banter! Jace! Dodo! Ginyu! Vegito Blue!
Womp. The androids. The androids are really cool. So for Android 19 and 20, I don't care. They're womp. I'm not playing them. Fucking loser characters. Anyway, for all the cool androids, they're really sick. These videos are gonna go crazy. And now time for Babidi and Dabura. I didn't really care about them. And time for Random Frieza Soldier. Who would have thought? Now it's time for the movie characters. Broly is, I'm a meathead. I really like Broly because he's just so cool in the movies. So base is Super Saiyan Broly. Sure, like I'll play them from time to time. But from Z to Super Broly, oh man, you're probably be seeing them a lot because they're just so fucking cool. They're these monsters, pinnacle of power. I just can't wait. Like, oh man, like they're really cool. Cooler and Janemba and Super Janemba, my ad, is really cool. Like, I enjoyed their movies, especially with the Hard Rock going from Cooler's movie to Super Janemba actually dominating Goku Vegeta up until they defeated Super Vegeta. So from their respective movies, they are really cool. Everybody else though, yeah, I was not feeling everybody else. And some Twitter people will go crazy on this. Oh, I forgot what tape on Herody on. They can join their peers in the I'll play them here. Now it's time for the GT villains real quick. Minus Super 17, rip Super 17. For these two, obviously they're the main villains, so they're really cool. They have so much sauce, especially in all the fighting games. Besides Omega Fighters, they're really cool. So I have them in the highest tier. For everybody else though, we're all the boat. For their previous forms though, I wasn't too feeling them. Just like baby's two force forms, I don't give a fuck about. Like they're cool, but I don't care. And Giant Baby and Sin, you'll see them from time to time. Now it's time for this fodder. Beerus and Whis. This is self-explanatory, but Beerus though is all the way in my raw target because Beerus is really fucking cool. Now for time for Goku Black. Rose Goku Black is one of the coolest looking villains that we have seen in Dragon Ball, and also just basically Black is really cool. It's because he's fucking Goku just looks sick. I'm a D1 Goku Glazer. I don't give a fuck, but he's just really cool. So he's gonna be up top tier, obviously. Now for the rest of the Zamasu variants. I keep trying to tell y'all, these fusions are sick. First fuse Zamasu to Corrupt Zamasu, it's cool. Though I do wish they update Corrupt Zamasu's design, make him a little bit taller, and make his arm more bigger, but that's just me. And then obviously base Zamasu, he's cool. He was cool, so he's gonna be right next to Goku Black. Now it's time for the Universe 6 characters. Kick things off with Kefla, obviously a fusion has to be top tier. The mixture of Kale and Khalifa, mainly Khalifa, personalities into this and total design was really cool against Goku. And then for everybody else, so they're down here. Like, you'll see them from time to time. Like, they're like nothing too special. They're cool. Gabo though, Gabo is I'll play him. Now time for the rest of the Universe Survival Saga participants. Kyoto weren't my really favorite characters in the Tournament of Power. Like, so the rest of them, like, they're cool, man, but it's just, they were just whatever to me. Like, they were just whatever in the Tournament of Power. I didn't really give a fuck. You know, actually, these three, they were cool. They had cool moments, but they really didn't move me. Jiren was just too much of a bland character for me. Toppo, up until God form, wasn't really anything to me. And Dispo is just, who cares about Dispo? But either way, that is what I plan on doing for them. Now, for the rest of this tier list, there is nobody else. So this is my whole entire tier list. This is my tier list of who I'll be playing in Sparking Zero. And I just cannot wait for when this game releases. Hope you guys enjoy, like and subscribe. Tell me who you're gonna be playing in Sparking Zero, who you're gonna be meaning. I hope y'all have a really good day, and I'll see y'all later.